Ms. Meredith. This is Crooked Peach. And we are going to go outside here in just a moment. Get some honey. Very unseasonably warm. And they are out gathering all of their supplies. So now this is their honey, by the way, and it is cold in my kitchen. It crystallized. I'm adding just a few drops of hot water from my Chefman kettle, which I'm going to tell you right now. This thing's the most awesome thing I have bought for the kitchen so far. Well, no, okay, no, that's not entirely true because the Instant Pot was life changing for me too, but that was a number of years ago. So I bought that Chefman recently. You know, I drink a lot of herbal teas, and wow, that just makes really quick work of the preparation for the teas. I gotta give this a little bit of water because it's a little thick. And then we're also going to put ladders on here. Some bee ladders, y'all. Hi there, Sue. Good afternoon, Sue at the Bud Files. How y'all doing? You have the same kettle? Sue, that thing, hold on, I even still have the box, y'all. Look, for real, like I just got this recently, like in the last week and a half. This thing is awesome, y'all. I mean, it's literally just minutes, and then it's all boiled. Um, oh, it even, I did not know this because I do not read directions. I'm terrible. I'm going to start working on that. I'm just going to put that out there. But look, when you turn it on, this is so cool, firstly. It's got a little light, but it turns itself off. I mean, what the what? It's like someone like me, someone who squirrels out at every shiny thing, thought to themselves, let me help Meredith get out of her own way. When they thought of this thing, it's so freaking cool. See, it just turned itself off. Love it. And it's not hot. Like the bottom of it. Y'all, this thing ain't hot. You can sit this thing anywhere. It's so freaking cool. I did not know all these little things about it until I got it and started using it. It's freaking amazing. And it's like, it's under or right at, on Amazon is the only place I've looked for because that's where I bought it. It's just under like $30. All right, I think, let me check the consistency. This is going to be pretty good. I still have a glove on because I've been out there rescuing their butts out the pool. They like the goose, the goose, they like the goose pool a lot. All right, so we got our little honey trap pot plate ready. It's a treat. Hold up. Yeah, let's take this outside and go play with the bees, right? Hey, first lady. Hi, honey. How you doing? All right, here we go. Sorry, y'all. That was my... I do live a pretty stinking healthy life, but I have one thing. Just one. Still left over. I thought I was going to be able to kick this thing, but not yet. That vape. You know what? I was talking to one of my friends yesterday who, you know, she ain't known me my whole life or nothing. Y'all ain't neither. And it surprised her a great deal. Oh, excuse me. It surprised her a great deal to learn that I had previously smoked cigarettes starting at the age of 7. Isn't that crazy? I know, it is crazy, but listen, y'all, for those of you who were not there, the 70s it was a wild ride. It was wild. Like, doctors were telling pregnant women to smoke cigarettes, and they were everywhere. I mean, you could go into a hospital and people would be smoking cigarettes. You could go into a grocery store and people are smoking while they're shopping. It was a completely different world then. So, hold on, I'm sorry. And FYI, I cannot see the screen right now, so just be patient with me, please. So annoying. We've had a whole lot of like military helicopter activity going on overhead the last few days. It's annoying. Anyway, yeah, it was a wild world, and I've spoken about this before. My parents, God love them, they didn't have any idea what they were doing. And they would say, Meredith, go light me a cigarette. Bring it out here. Hey, go get me a cigarette. Light it up for me, will you? I don't know why they had me light it up. That's the part that really, really confuses me. But that's how it started. All right. I got to get ladders. Let me turn this around. Oh, sorry, y'all. Oh, no. They will start coming over to this. Oh, I got honey on my hand. Oh, damn. See, look, let me turn around. I'm so sorry. They'll start coming up to it real soon. Like, as soon as I set it down, look, sweetie, sweetie, sweetie. You can't, I don't want you. Look, I was not ready. Hold on, y'all. Let's get some bee ladders up in here. I like it when the bees get, hurt, stuck. Die. See? Come on, baby. No. You can't do that. See, this is why I've been over there rescuing all them bees, y'all. Because they do this in the water and then they drown sometimes. Even with all, I got so many sticks over there floating. But even with that, sometimes it's like they just picked the wrong dang spot. Yes, bees, I understand. Daggum. See, sweetie, that's why I was trying to help you. See, y'all, see, she almost got stuck in there. And if they get it on their wings, she's so heavy, look at it. If they get it on their wings, they have a very difficult time getting it off. So their friends have to come and help them. I know, honey. Just give me a minute, please. So I know I talk to animals like they can understand me because they can. I just don't yet understand them entirely. All right. What's up, chickens? What's up? I'm going to put this over here closer to where, because look, they're so happy. They're so happy because the temperatures are warm. All right, y'all. Hold up. Ah! I'm trying to put it on the edge of this because it kind of is sinking backwards. All right. Oh, let me back up just a skosh. There we go. What's up, little girl? What's happening? Huh? Okay. Now let me take a look at this screen. Howdy, good afternoon. How are you all? Sue, you got yours at Walmart, and of course it was on the top shelf. Oh, I don't know what this was. But that's probably some funny stuff about being short. Because, you know. My day is going so wonderfully. Serious. Look. First lady, sorry. Look at this thing right here. It's so glorious. I am always happy when the sun is out. It's amazing. Oh my gosh. I just wanted to kiss my face. And I'm getting warmer and warmer, so I'm removing layers. All right, they're starting. They're starting. Yeah, here we go. Just a couple. But they'll all be over here in mass in a few minutes. So let's go check the pool. Let's go check the pool and make sure that we don't have any little bees in need of life saving. They're so cool though. Look, they literally will dance and touch right upon the water. It's so scary to me. I'm like, oh, don't slip, don't slip. I hope y'all can see this. I'm looking around the pool. Okay, hold on. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. The ground is uneven and I was not properly prepared. Hold on just a second. All right. Let me just make sure this one over here is okay. Yeah. Some of them do drown. I don't catch them all, and that sucks, but... Okay. All right, I did a little thing. Let me just walk around in case, especially for people who are maybe having some not good weather right now, because it's pretty. Let me share. This stuff I ain't done nothing with it, and I'm actually real glad I didn't do nothing with it, because the collards appear to be making some type of a comeback, and I'm like, all right, cool. It was looking bad, y'all. But I do have an issue I'm not sure how I'm going to address. There seems to be a critter that has breached the garden perimeter. I think it's a mole. I ain't sure. But this is what I did. Look, I opened this thing up. Open the ends up because it's hot in here. And boy, oh boy, I'm going to do this different next year. But, yeah, I got a lot of onion action going on in here. I mean, also a lot of chickweed action, but I actually really enjoy having chickweed in my garden. I mean, it's great. Nitrogen. Look, what the heck? Some dang squirrel or something done. Like, I mean, just... Why is there so many holes, squirrel? So I got squirrels that have breached the fence, and then I got this mole. That is not a vole. It's too big of a hole that has breached under the fence. And, well, we just got to see what we can see. Things are starting to look good, though. Look, check it out. My tulips are coming up. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot some. I had dug up a couple carrots. I found some carrots. I thought I had got them all, but I hadn't. Okay. And then, over here. And this is happening all over. I'm so worried about the plants, y'all. Look at the daffodils coming up, too. So, we got the daffodils that are coming up, and then, lots of onion action. Tulips starting to come up. I still feel like it's early. I know what the weather's going to do, but I still feel like this is a whole recipe for not happy. But then the last thing, and this is the thing I'm scared the most about, and then we're going to go play with the bees some more. The peach trees, the stinking mole, the nectarine tree, they are definitely budding. I gotta peek at the pool one more time. Hold on. Sometimes I just sit next to this thing like a worried little mama, but I like it because they'll start flying closer and closer to you. I don't know. I just think it's really cool. Also, I think maybe their vibrations are very healing. Y'all, I'm tripping. I looked at it just, I don't know, about an hour ago, and then I walked away. I was like, I want to try to forget it. I cannot. Look at this crap. This is not the right time of year. Look at the buds. Oh, come on. This is not the right time of year. And there's nothing that I can do. I just gotta hope for the best, right? Because if it gets real cold, which I think it's going to, all the buds will drop, and we won't get any fruit, potentially. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Oh, let me see. Hold on, let me step in here to the shadow and see if anybody's asked anything or anything. Let's see. Oh, I know what you're saying, Sue. Yeah, of course it was on the top shelf. I understand that. Seriously. Your oldest sister is often rescuing bees from her breast. Oh, I love your sister. She's so sweet. Yeah. No, that's not a groundhog. Want to see a groundhog? And what? Daffodils are the national flower of Wales. Well, that's freaking awesome because guess what? I'm pretty Welsh. I'm mostly Welsh. And then Viking. True story. When we were coming, I mean, there's a few other things in there, but mostly just Welsh and Danish or whatever that Viking crap is. I forget. It's been a long time. I used to obsess about it. I ain't obsessed anymore. But y'all ain't gonna believe there's some stuff living around here. I'm trying to figure out what it is based on all these markings on the outside. Wait, there's a big old hole here, y'all. Like a big hole. And in that big hole is some smaller holes. Something living in them. So there is a gigantic, I don't know. It looks like a sinkhole. This is not a sinkhole. You're half Welsh. Oh, that's awesome, Sue. So I can't zoom out. I wish I could, and I'm on the edge and I'm not willing to. See, that's crazy. This stuff right here is not normally what's going on in the woods. So something's living in this thing right there. And you can see the trail of where whatever it is climbing up out of there and then climbing up this little embankment. And then there is a groundhog for sure that is actually next door on the next property. I don't have a problem with any of these critters. I really do not. I'm I don't necessarily want them in my garden, and now I know I need to plant some stuff outside of the garden so that the garden won't be so appealing, right? A wombat? What? No, hopefully not. There can't be a wombat in Virginia, I don't think. There's stuff living in lots of places. Look, check this out. Then there's a lot of these around here. Look at them roots. There's stuff living in that tree and a whole bunch of other trees around here. I'm not even kidding. I love it. I love it. I think it's super cool to have all this stuff around, but sometimes I don't know what's going on. Anyways, now we should have some decent action over there at the honey plate. Let's go see if we can catch them on film for people. Oh Lord, we got so much work to do. All right, now let's go see the bees again. What's going on? Oh, hey, Whitey. All right, cool, dude. Sorry, y'all. I'm going, I swear. Hey, ladies. Lacey. Barky. I still got to swing by the pool on the way to the plate. Forgive me. I mean, I really am like a worried mama. When I first came out here, I rescued 5 of them. And you know what? Bees are really tenacious, okay? So let me tell you while we're over here. Let me just show you, because it's really freaking amazing. So the bees, first of all, they keep coming over to this water in particular. And it annoys me because, you can clearly see there's gunk and junk in it, and it's probably goose poop. And then the sticks, I put them in here for them, but it has confounded me for a little while. Why did they do this? Well, these particular bees, like this little girl right here, these are water carriers, and that is their job, essentially, at this time of year. They go and they get water and they bring it back to the hive. The reason they do that is typically, outside of the fact that bees need water too, typically their honey stores will be too thick for them to consume. So they're taking water to the hive to thin that out. But the part about the poopy water has bugged me for some time. And now I know they're not just water carriers, they're mining for minerals. And they take those minerals back to that, like literally. I was blown the frick away by that. All right, let's see. Not a lot, actually. There's not actually that much action, but we're going to look over here anyway. Yeah, because everything's going on in the hive. Okay. Well, they will come back and eat this. Oh, I'm so happy, y'all. There's pollen on those little legs. There you go, girls. Yes. Again, I don't know where they're finding it, but they're doing a really good job. Now I'm going to move the phone much closer to the hive so that you can enjoy the musical stylings of the honeybees, but I will not be able to respond to the chat. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to get a really good spot, y'all, without getting myself stung. Hey, David, Chris, Barry. Hi, guys. How are you? Let me see. Chris, I have bees that live here on the property. I don't really call myself a beekeeper. We just coexist, and I look after them, and they let me steal honey once a year. But they're just the most amazing little things. Okay, and the thing about the water slash mineral mining carrier bees. So, as I said, when I came out here just a little earlier today, there were 5 bees that I had rescued from the little pool. Well, don't you know that it took 3 of them a really long time to get dried off, and every stinking one of them went right back to the water to fill it up? You know, not like, not like us. I mean, if we almost drown, we're probably going to take the rest of the day off. They don't even consider it. They just go right back to work. And I'm like, wow, to be so driven. That's amazing. Oh, goodness gracious. Look, that little girl can barely even get up. Her legs are so heavy with that pollen. Wow. I'm kind of amazed they're letting me be this close, y'all. I'm on the ground, but I'm real close, and they don't usually like that near their entrance. Also, my head's right next to the plate of honey. But right now, there's very few takers. They'll get around to it, but not right now. They're like, lady, the sun is shining and pollen is out. I'm very happy. They're so cool. All right, let me get up. We're gonna go check the pool one more time. As I'm not trying to take up everybody's whole afternoon on this beautiful Saturday, and I encourage everyone. Oh my gosh, if you can, get outside. Um, that's really, it just warms my heart to see all that. But this thing with the bees in the water, it made me realize I wanted to share that they are so very driven, and also the minerals. That's the reason that they like this dirty, poopy water, because they're mining not just water, but minerals. Y'all, nature's freaking amazing, right? Cool. All right. Thanks for hanging out with me and the bees for a few minutes. Again, I'm not taking up your whole day. Please, goodness gracious, if you can, get yourself outside and let the sun kiss your face. No sunscreen, no hats, no sunglasses. You're solar. Let this thing charge you up. All right, let me make sure nobody said anything that I missed. You need to go try to get stuck to work. Aw, bye, Sue, sweetie. I hope you get them unstuck. Be driven. Olivia, hi, honey. How are you? Yes, ma'am. I'm driven right now. I've been out here doing a whole lot of work. And no, we gave the bees some honey, and we hung out with them for a little while, and we checked out the high tunnel, and I've lost the carrots that I lost. What the heck did I... Oh, wait, I think I put them up by the door, y'all. Anyway, I love you all. I hope that you're having an amazing day, and I hope your whole weekend is not just awesome, but restorative. Awesome. I'll see you guys next time. Please remember, as always, love yourself and be kind to each other. Bye, 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 bye.